Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Mugendi again. And I'm sorry, I've lost for the industry around 6 days to 5 days, 5 days to 6 days. But now I'm back. I'm back again. And you can just have a look. It's chill morning, but look, it's 8 a.m. So you can just see this is my grasses which I sell and I some money I took to my mom. I took my mom to hospital. You can remember if you are really good by watching my video, you can understand you know that you know I cut it. I cut it and you can see how it grows faster, and you can realize that the neighbor glass are grow faster than anything. You can see how the grass have grow faster. You can just have a look. But now there is one problem now that faces people in the village right now. And that problem I'm gonna be explaining you so that you know what is really going on. You can see the such kind of pau. You can see how it looks like. It's not looks good, and you can see the neighbor glasses. Even the neighbor glasses, you can see they're into pieces. You can see this because of lane, and we are not saying that the lane is bad, but the stone lane, the one that it lanes like stone, that is affecting the veggies and the other things. Like some guys in the village, they are really complaining because normally, mainly those who doing farming, especially those who plant potatoes, not potatoes, tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes. The lane of stones came and slash the make the tomatoes into pieces. So and even the maize have become into pieces like you see these glasses. You can see they are into pieces. You can see. Let me step inside. I just show you something. You can see the glass have been to pieces. You can see this because of rain, not insect, but it's because of rain. So everything you can see. So people are really complaining because the rain stone have begun to rain into the village. So and that's the effect, the bad effect that it affect people seeing like this. You can have a look. You can see how it be. You can, yeah, this now the good example. This is the good example. You can see how the potatoes look like, not potato, the pau looks like. You can see this is not because of diseases, but the stone lane. And many people in the village have started complaining about the the lane. So no, and we don't normally say that it's bad, but we appreciate for that because we stayed for long without seeing lane, and for now we have get the lane. but the lane comes in another way that we were not expected. You can so some farmers are really complaining because of their plantation, their veggies, and everything. They are it's have affected. So we need to look the way to do. But normally I know. But if I was me, I was be if I was me and I have some money to use it, I gonna be making my greenhouse soon, because the greenhouse, it's very important, because I will not stop harvesting. I'll be harvesting every season. I will be non-stopping season. So I think everything will be okay. I'll be doing my green, yeah, to make sure that the greenhouse, to make sure that my everything is good, so that I can plant some fruits inside, like tomatoes, oh, and the other thing that it's supposed to plant it in the greenhouse. So guys, let us back to our topic. So I'm saying that people are complaining because of the lane, the stone lane, not the lane, the stone lane. I know you understand what I'm saying about the stone lane. And you can see my neighbor grass are growing good, and they are green, because I I preparing them good. And for now you can see it's just 2 months. I think 2 months, yeah. And it's ready to be cutted again, and I'm gonna be selling. I'm gonna be selling and buy what I supposed to buy. So people normally says that the lane have begun badly, because nowadays the lane, it's it's not lane good, because it's lane like stones, the big ones, stones. So it affects maize, normally maize, tomatoes, and and a very big problems, where it's for the farmer who planting tobacco. You know, tobacco, it remove the big one, the big stem, the big what we call it, the big bud. It remove the big bud, but and also the kells are being affected because of that big stone from the lane. So but we know for these 2 months it will be stopped, but people are are really, and and what we call, they are sad, because they're sad playing but because of that limestone. But I think everything will be okay and fantastic. You know, we can't now be complaining about the God's creatures. No, you know, like that, it's God creatures. So we cannot know to complaining about that. So that we must to begin, so to begin, you know, sometimes we need to accept the things that are coming to our life, because there's no another plan. So like that, like this, I'm explaining this from by that lane of the stone, the lane stone. You don't need, we know we don't have other means to do, but what we shall do, we shall play. we shall pray for the God and wait for the another season. So we can't even afford to plant the maize or tobacco, but tobacco it can be planted in greenhouse, but the greenhouse is very expensive. You shall buy normal in the village. There's nobody have green greenhouse. We saw them in television and other places apart from our village, but with me here, I'm seeing like I'll be the first person to make the greenhouse in the village, so that my things, my whatever will be good and everything will be fantastic. So I know there is circumstances that people are normally passes through the life in the life, and I know the in this life of today, as normal as youths, we normally youths, we expose ourselves to other people so that we may think we are good, but it's not good. So guys, my green glass, my neighbor grass, I'm just seeing, you can see the neighbor are very green, good, so that everything will be okay and fantastic. So guys, I think you have seen my neighbor glass have been grown good, and it's almost ready to be cutted down so that the animals to enjoy their meal. And this is the best meal to animals like cows and yeah, I know cows. Yeah, for the actual in African or village life, we know that this glass is only for cows, and I don't know other animals that even or they eat or not. So but in the village life, we normally know that it's only cows. So for the donkey, I have not experienced, but for what experience I know, it's only cow. And for other thing, for other animals, I've just no experience. So guys, I think everything is good, and guys, I'm really appreciate for your support, because you have support Mugendi again. Right now I'm 36 subscribers, and I thank God for that. That is amazing, and it's good thing. And you know, without support in this life, you can't make it anything. So for my supporters, my subscriber, my viewers, I thank you. I thank you very much. I thank you all, and just continue be like that. Continue to support Mugendi again until the end. I know I'll be doing more things good and amazing one, so that everything will be okay and fantastic. So guys, I think we shall meet another day, and everything will be okay. I'll be back to my project which I first started to my videos. I know if you are really good by watching my videos, my first videos, you can see my projects which I started to project, and now I'm back. I want to back to my project, so that I'll be ending my project by the end of this season, and everything will be okay and fantastic. So guys, I really appreciate you for your support. Let me stop here and wish you a good day, a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, a good night, wherever you are and wherever you're watching. So guys, let me stop here, and everything will be okay and fantastic. So tomorrow will be another day, and tomorrow will be another things, another video, another vibe, another everything. So guys, let me stop here. I think we shall meet. I love you guys. Bye.